Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news ahead of today's monetary policy review by the RBNZ. Firstly, in Canada, housing construction is trending higher there, and the pace of new construction in the Vancouver region has hit a 12-month high. China's merchandise trade surplus rose to $38 billion in October from $28 billion the previous month. The politically sensitive surplus with the US, China's largest export market and second largest trading partner, stood at $26 or almost $27 billion in this. That's the second highest on record after September's $28 billion. With the rest of the world, the differences are quite small. New Zealand runs a small $300 million merchandise trade surplus with China, even though it is our largest partner for both exports and imports. In India, their central bank is pressuring its banks to clean up the chronic bad debt problem at their largest companies. This is an issue that they say is weighing on the country's economic growth. It has circulated a list of 40 companies ordering banks to either resolve bad debts owed to them or refer them to the country's bankruptcy courts, and that is all to be done by the end of 2017. It's on a major collision course there. In Australia, their largest bank, CBA, reported rising first quarter profits up 6% and on track for a $10 billion result for the full year. They've also put aside $100 million into a fund to pay lawyers to fight more than 53,000 alleged breaches of Australia's anti-money laundering laws. We reported important progress a few days ago for driverless cars. We can now report that Uber and NASA have signed a deal to develop low-altitude flying taxis. They hope to start services in 2020. That's just 2 or so years away in both Los Angeles and Dallas. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is up today, now at 2.32%. The price of crude oil has firmed slightly and is now just under $57.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $64 a barrel. The price of gold is up $13 and at $1,285 an ounce. And the Bitcoin price is up more than $700 on the day to a new record $7,731. That's 11,200 New Zealand dollars. That's a 10% burst higher. An $8,000 US dollar level now beckons, a level predicted by Goldman Sachs. And the Kiwi dollar is little changed today. We're now just on 69.2 US cents. On the cross rates, we're at 90.2 Aussie cents, and against the euro, 59.7 euro cents. That puts the TWI at 72.6. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.